songs come with melody. Got the heart, got the soul like Harriet. A queen since she born, that was evident. My streets be deep. In the melody. Young girls stay rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted. My streets be deep now.
Black House Fire Radio.
My streets be deep now. Me rooted in the melody. Young girls stay rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. All my songs come with melody. Got the heart, got the soul like Harriet. A queen since she born, that was evident. That's evidence of black excellence. I can tell a good dog when I'm petting him. Know that if I have his tribe, he protecting them. Mother of a child of God, I invest in them. Nutrition and brown milk in them. Young Rosa, young Luther, keep marching. Floodgates coming over, don't stop them. I know that life, it ain't easy. Your life, it matters, believe me. Roll out the face and the fronts. Hide it behind the facade. Young girls, stay rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. You pull the hood out, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. All my rules stay embedded in hard work, let them know ain't no trending it. Popping off on the charts, that's a better win than popping off in the streets, ain't no checking it. I can tell a good dog when I'm petting him. Know that if I have his tribe, he protecting them. Mother of a child of God, I invest in them. Nutrition and brown milk in them. Young Rosa, young Luther, keep marching. Floodgates coming over, don't stop them. I know that life, it ain't easy. Your life, it matters, believe me. Roll out the face and the fronts. Hide it behind the facade. Young girls, stay rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. You pull the hood out, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. Watch out, boy! You think you can pull me up out of my stems? Nah, me rooted in the soil. Me rooted in the melon. Young girls, stay rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. My rules stay embedded in hard work, let them know ain't no trending it. Popping off on the charts, that's a better win than popping off in the streets, ain't no checking it. I can tell a good dog when I'm petting him. Know that if I have his tribe, he protecting them. Mother of a child of God, I invest in them. Nutrition and brown milk in them. Young Rosa, young Luther, keep marching. Floodgates coming over, don't stop them. I know that life, it ain't easy. Your life, it matters, believe me. Roll out the face and the fronts. Hide it behind the facade. Young girls, stay rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. You pull the hood out, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. Watch out, boy! You think you can pull me up out of my stems? Nah, me rooted in the soil. Me rooted in the melon. Young girls, stay rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin poppin', I'm rooted. Pull the hood out me, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. I don't never seas, I'm rooted. Brown skin popping, I'm rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. Jamaican brother there. Reaching out to all the massive American continents.
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon, beautiful people. It's your lovely Earton here on Let's Talk with Keyword on Rooted, featuring Esther G. That's the art about Mel, the power of the African women, of understanding who you are as an African black woman, and basically everybody who's basically melanated. Stay rooted to your culture, to who you are. Do not let anybody change you who you are, or basically tell you otherwise. Allow anybody to put you down as an African because you're the most powerful individual in this all time life. Thanks for joining me live on TikTok so much. Thank you, Joseph Moore, Judah, DJ Kid, Matto, Iso. Thank you guys for joining me here and Let's Pop with Ewerton. Remember to share and like this TikTok live and invite more people to listen into amazing redefining conversation. It's always about redefining Africans as we redefine ourselves. Remember also to download our app on Google. So also stream live on www.blackhothighnetwork.com to find amazing, empowering, uplifting conversation in regards to the African identity, history, everything you need to know about who you are as an African, everything regarding Africa, the 254, and everything to do with the rest of the world. Also, remember on the app, as you download on Google Store, it's free. On the Store section, click on it, and at the tab will appear the BHFN Sports Store. When you click on it again, another page will appear. You'll find amazing healthy supplements for the guys who are always working out, for the ladies on their journey for hair growth, and basically in the hair growth journey. And if you want to have like stronger nails, glowing skin, you'll find amazing healthy supplements on our app. You can order one for yourself, for your loved one, for your man, for your lady, for your wife, for your husband, anybody. Surprise them. And it's always about being healthy here on Let's Pop with Ewerton. The topic of the day is China in Africa. And that's why I started with Rooted. So we are talking about Africans, talking about melanin, talking about the power we have, talking about the fact that we should not be pushed each and every time. We should understand the power we have, because if you understand who you are, I always talk about identity, I always talk about the African history, going back to our African history, learning about that, because we were not taught that in school. It's not taught actually anywhere. You have to just relearn and learn. If you basically understand who you are, I believe nobody can really digress your focus in regards to fighting for everything that has been hidden. The knowledge has been hidden from us, and basically everything to do with everything we have that is actually being snatched out of our hands. And that's what the topic of the day is: China in Africa.
I don't plant seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin popping, I'm rooted. Pull the hood out me, I'm rooted.
Are we rooted actually? Are we really rooted? We have to basically find out, be alert in regards to why China is in Africa. They are everywhere, guys. The likes of Miniso, Pandamat, China Square, they're just settling pole pole. Thank you guys for joining me on YouTube, X, Facebook. Thank you. Remember to follow us on all the social media platforms for amazing, uplifting, mind-opening conversation.
Rooted, nappy head rooted. I don't plant seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin popping, I'm
also the fact that Zambia, or basically Chinese, occupied Zambia, and that's what they're doing actually here in Kenya, slowly by slowly.
rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted.
That's what's up with Sierra Rooted. We're gonna go back to our conversation right away. The main topic of the day is China in Africa. But before we go to the main topic, we'll see how the Chinese occupied Zambia. And that's what they're doing actually here in Kenya. We're talking about this back at the back office, and it's amazing because the strategy that the Chinese use, you can't see them coming. And as Africans, one day you're going to wake up and we do not own anything. Your landlord or landlady will be a Chinese because they've basically sold everything. And it's amazing how they occupy everything. They bring their infrastructure, amenities here because of the loans the government is basically taking. And if you're not able to pay them, they occupy, they take over.
Africa is key to economic development on both sides, and Chinese investment in Zambia perhaps highlights this the most. While this creates jobs and to a degree wealth for local people, there is also resentment. But the relationship between Zambia and China isn't new. It began when Zambians were quite literally fighting for their independence from Great Britain, funded and armed by the Chinese.
Remember Africa, I believe Kenya is taking 51 billion right now. 51 billion. And that is for the Chinese to basically lend a hand to Africa. And they call this summit for all the 51 African president and leaders to basically meet in this organization or basically board meeting to discuss how they can collaborate. And we understand definitely the main agenda of China. Basically, they want to be the superpower. And I believe maybe if you want to lead in regards to being a superpower nation, you have to first take over Africa. And we can see the United States is losing that battle. And Russia and China has basically separated themselves from United States. And I believe China wants to basically take over Africa right now.
Well, today, there's a growing sense that China's influence outweighs that of local people. And that could weigh on the political landscape.
I believe if we're not carefully, very, very carefully, Kenyans, Africans right away, we will become like Zambia.
To Romeo Longwa, Nicolas Germain, and Yi Song with this.
Sad that other foreign nations basically they can see what we have as Africans, but we cannot literally see that. The fact that we cannot even manufacture the most simplest things, products, which we can do that. The leaders that we have are not here for our own interests. And that's what we see in regards to whatever summits they are called to go and attend. They literally rush because they're basically bagging the interest, the financial interest for them and for their future. So we basically have Pan-Africanists. I believe it can play for good, but it always starts with us. Maybe you're questioning like, how is this my business? How can I play a role in this? Maybe talk about it. Being alert in regards to what's happening in the society and the government, and the fact that they're taking these small steps, actually very big steps. Because one day, as I said earlier, or before I start this conversation, you're going to wake up and you'll be like, am I in China or am I in Africa?
How is the collection this week?
This week's collection, not very bad.
They start by basically putting their brands in different countries. As I said earlier, we have the likes of China Square here in Kenya. We have Pandamat. They basically have used another different name to basically occupy Kenya. We also have Miniso. Miniso is owned by the Chinese, and it's a very high-selling company or store here in Kenya.
This Tanzania.
That's the one that we need to collect because it's more than $170,000. Yeah, so Eric was saying that it's absolutely sugar.
I think the female pregnant now, huh? I think so.
Oh yeah.
我开始做这个编织袋，供应这个大的公司，像这个种子公司呀、饲料公司、水泥厂。在私企里面，制造业我们是第一。我在赞比亚就是名副其实的白手起家，可以说在华人圈里面我是一个传奇。现在的话，我们这个整个公司的就是市场评估价值已经超过了2.5亿美金。
In regards to this video, there's a part that'll show where everywhere in Zambia, it's just Chinese name, Chinese companies, Chinese schools, everything in regards to who they are, or basically in regards to China, has been transpired or copy pasted to Zambia or in Zambia.
Oh, we just bought this extra land for the future expanding. 我2017年的时候呢，开始创立的这个马可波罗瓷砖厂。
Mr. Huang, our CEO, also very good person, is kindly people. That is why I want to work with him, to work for him forever. That is why I'm here. Yeah. They are friendly. They like to learn, but they also forget very fast.
That's what he said. They're friendly, they like to learn, but they also forget very fast. Super sad, because I was almost saying something in regards to this right away, in regards to how we literally we're very friendly. So we allow everybody in, understanding they have the best interest for our country, for our nation, for our economic sector. But do you think we as Kenyans, we can basically occupy or have our company, we can name it whatever you want to name it, a Swahili word, a company in China easily, or we can have the Bank of Kenya in China? Do you think they're going to allow us to do that? The fact that we even have the Bank of other nations in Kenya, he said it, they are friendly, they like to learn, and also came in badly saying, but they also forget very fast.
It's our material. We got our mine. Here is a gas station. From the coal, we make a gas to heat the towers. Here is the controlling room
And the company is called Wonderful Group.
for the gas station. And there you see the police post. We're built for the community. Here is no police post. That is why the community, the councillor come to us. They say, no, can you assist us to build a police post? And our CEO, Mr. Huang, decided, yes, no problem. We'll build one. Even a bit far, we start to make a foundation already for the hospital, for the community.
Thank you, Deepa Java, for joining me. I really appreciate that on YouTube. It's amazing because we, as he said, facts, we are friendly, but I believe we should stop being friendly and start being alert, because everything is being stolen day in, day out, without us understanding what's really happening. They blindfold us with the goody tissues of who Africans are, right? But now everybody's focusing their attention in Africa. People are fighting over Africa. Why are we not understanding and realizing what we have as Africans, guys? The economic sectors, we can redefine Africa again, but we have to learn and be awake in regards to fighting and taking over everything. We need real leaders who basically have the best intention for our country.
Also, yeah. And the school also, after the hospital. Here we're investor, we make some money, but we also considering how the situation for our Zambia people.
Even the Zambia name has like a Chinese flag in it. It's totally been taken over China.
It is very sensitive to talk about Chinese influence in Zambia today because of, I'll say, the connections that they have with very influential, very powerful people that I don't think any one of us wants to cross.
Well, I think that in developing countries, there is corruption, just like in developed countries. In the USA, it's called lobbying, and here it's called "I've corrupted you to change the law." You know.
The reality now is that you are better, you are safer being Chinese in Zambia than being in Zambia.
Sorry, there was no response from the requested number.
The embassy doesn't want to talk. They don't talk. They don't talk. I meet the Chinese ambassador very often. We have lunch, we have dinner, we have what, but he'll never say anything in public. They understand that nobody likes them, so why should they pretend?
Ma?
This might be the cause in Kenya, in Uganda, whatever African nation. Remember, we had that board meeting summit in China, and they were discussing maybe how they'll invest in the African countries, and the fact that we're allowing that. The reason even why I'm showing this is because this might be Kenya, literally. The fact that they feel like they own Zambia, they literally do, because of the loans that Zambia was not able to pay back. They overtake and they start their infrastructures, amenities. We saw that guy talking about the borderland to invest. They will start building schools, and hospital is the next project for them. And with that, we're talking about how land is very powerful. It basically identifies with who you are. And if someone takes over your land, it's like they've taken a part of you that basically defines who you are. And that's what they're doing here in Kenya. You cannot see it, but they're doing that.
Ma?妈，你什么时候收料啊？啊？这个猪还得吃多长时间？没事了。没事。拿到点儿嘞，现在没啥味好。他们以前在中国的话，就一直是在务农。为什么要他的
Jiva Jabber says the cost of copper wire is insane because the Chinese are in the monopoly, just like with steel. It is in Kenya. Chinese bosses whip you in Kenya. It's disgusting. I've basically seen that in the news, and it's super, super heartbreaking. Or actually, for yourself to basically be in that situation, maybe there's poverty, definitely, but you should never allow anybody to cheat you like that.
他们这边来，因为他们之前有养殖的经验，那可能规模没有现在这么大，但是他们有养殖的经验。The whole farm we feed almost 350 somewhere there, and our plan is in the future, maybe 2022.
Learning about in the future, and he's in Zambia. He's literally dominated. They've literally dominated Zambia.
We can reach 3,000 somewhere there. 这个猪还不到出栏的标准。我现在已经快奔4了，对吧？然后呢，我人在这里，家里面2个老人，我没有办法照顾他们，所以说当时我就在想，我把他们放在我身边，我可能更放心。
你看，这烧了，你还不能往里撂。能撂那也吃不了那个。
我妈也经常问我，她说他们怎么这么黑呀？
有。
为什么我们是黄色的？
We should start taking advantage of what we have as Kenyans, as Ugandans, as Nigerians. We have enough agricultural resources in the parts of the economic sectors. The same thing. We have enough, and we should start using what we have. I don't believe we need help in regards of agriculture, farming from other nations. We have the true, original, genuine, I can call it, fertile soil to basically grow everything. But as I said earlier, we see a lot of foreigners coming in, taking over our land, and we're not doing anything at all.
然后他们是黑色的，毕竟是没有出过国嘛，那我就说他们可能是太阳晒多了。你看看你啊，你看看你，脏死了啊 ！4 years.
And him, who is he?
This one is our watchman's son. They are friend. He's elder than him. He's supposed to go to school now because of COVID-19. Just stay at farm.
They've basically taken over lands, companies, name it, and we just allow that to happen. And the fact that we talk about where in Africa and Kenya, let me talk about Kenya because I'm here. Lack of job opportunities, but we see a lot of foreigners coming in, living super comfortable, and we don't really question that at all.
6 months, he came to Zambia. I think he speaks some local language, Nyanja. 平常我们家人来的也少，来叨叨。这个保姆呢她是当地人，我小女儿非常喜欢她。因为那个凯达菲嘛。
Chipachapa, you're saying friends until 8 years old. Okay, friends until about 8 years old. Is questioning melanin. Yeah, which should not definitely be a question at all. We are the most influential, powerful people of all time. But I feel like, see that kid, maybe if he's not taught in regard to who he is in school as an African, he'll grow up looking up to this other kid because he thinks that's better. And that's what's happening.
我的邻居叫施建平，他是浙江人。
我上次看不太下来呀，就是家里放了2吨多啊。
Welcome, Mr.
Those are Chinese in Zambia. They got Africans working for them in their own country. Got Africans as slaves in their own goddamn country, working for Chinese people. and the Zambians love us. They love us to rule them because they're dumb niggas. They like us to rule over them. That's what these Africans have been taught their whole life. That's why they got. And it's funny. And these goofy Chinese are not coming to worship their fake Jesus. Chinese say, keep your stupid Jesus. Crocker gave you that shit. You dumb niggas. You keep that. We don't want your goofy Jesus, but we do want the land and we do want the wealth of Africa. We'll take that.
That's for sure. And in regards to all this documentary, they're talking about how they're going to invest or buy other acres of land, build hospitals, build schools, and guess who's working for them? Even in this video, look at the person behind him who's working for them.
Yeah. The black, because the black is a moron. Africans kept as an idiot. He's going to church and shit every day. Jesus ain't doing shit for you, stupid. Chinese think you're stupid. Yeah. That's why they come to Africa and take over. They think you're dumb.
Easily. There's a part that said they're friendly, they love to learn, but they forget too fast. That's what the guy said. They're friendly. So it means, he really said that they're friendly, they love to learn, but they forget really fast. They know they're not friendly, and that's why we cannot go and have a the Bank of Kenya in China, right? Because they're not friendly.
Oh, they're not friendly. Not friendly at all. The Chinese, goddamn, you see the Chinese are not friendly to you. They're not friendly to you in Africa. They're not friendly to you. Imagine you have another race of people come to your continent and treat you like shit. But you've, like Joby said in her video, I mean, in her show, you've allowed this shit. You've allowed this disrespect. You've allowed it. Like, there's no Africans in China have Chinese people working for them, have big houses, and you being and them being your slave. They'll kill you. Okay? They'll kill you. But they know the African mind is all fucked up. You're a childlike in the head. And you know, and they talk about, they're not gonna talk about this video. Behind the video, they say, yeah, we come to Africa because these niggas are childlike in their head. They still worship white people. They still believe in stupid shit. So that's why they allow us to come in and dominate their dumb ass.
Right.
And what they say, they're cruel with it. You guess the Chinese, they're cruel. I love it. I love the cruelty. I want you to be honest. I don't want you to laugh in my face. Tell me how you really feel. Black people are stupid, childish, and they're supposed to be dominant. The white man dominate them. Now we're gonna dominate their dumb asses. So they're looking at ear in their church, screaming, hollering at Jesus, and they said, "Look at this moronic ass broad. Broad's a moron, worshiping people who conquer their stupid ass." This is what the Chinese say. This is not me. He said. This is what they say. They look at this moronic ass motherfucker here, worshiping shit that other people gave her stupid ass, and they wonder why they're supposed to be conquered. I'm like, damn! I was shocked when I heard him say that shit. Like, damn, they're supposed to be conquered. They're stupid. They still haven't got the change of worshiping white people who treated them like shit. They still in there screaming, hollering about some cracker who ain't never lived. He said, yeah. So Chinese said, at least when the white man conquered us, we didn't accept their religion. At least we didn't say, we're going to worship you people. Said, nah, we're humiliated. Chinese said when the white man conquered them, they felt humiliated. They said, well, we got to stop the humiliation. No, the Africans said, we'll just worship your people and become more weak. Yeah. And you can look this up. The Chinese call it the 100 years of humiliation, and we're not going to allow it no more. That's their history. You can look that up. They call it the 100 years of humiliation by the cracker. And we're not going to tolerate no more. I mean, damn sure not going to worship you motherfuckers. You keep your fake Jesus. You keep that. We're not taking that shit. Talking about savages going to come bring you a religion. Are you insane? You fucked up in the head. So, the Chinese come there. And if by the Africans, they say, please accept our religion. You come into our continent to do business. Would you accept our religion that the white man gave us? Chinese said, nah, we're not accepting none of that shit. Answer is no. And if why the black man scared to go to fake hell and China ain't? Chinese ain't afraid to go to your fake hell. You get a black man coming to Chinese. Hey, do you know Christ? Can you worship Jesus? They say, hey, dumb nigga, get out of my face. and get your ass back to work, because you work for me, nigga. Get your ass back to work. I what you do. Get your fucking ass back to work. And when you pray off work. You don't pray on my time. You go pray when you get back home. Don't catch me. Don't let me catch you praying in my goddamn business. I'm gonna fire your ass. Go there, Todd. You got it. You free there, Todd? Okay.
There's also the university you basically mentioned, the Confucius University.
I told you, Confucius. Yeah, that's to have you worship. That's to have you worship them now. Like they learn from the white man. They learn from the white man. Bring the goofy niggas. Eventually, we're gonna get them out of Christian, then they'll worship us. So we'll take over. Then these goofy niggas will worship us. That's what you goofy niggas do. You worship everything non-black. You know in your house everybody's running around worshiping that cracker Jesus. You know that every time. Can't tell me no lie. So they're gonna put their fake Confucian in there.
Mm.
You can't bring none of your shit to China. They got all around.
Uh-huh.
They got Confucian institutions, it's not just in Kenya. It's in Ghana, Nigeria, all that shit's all over Africa now. That's called mind control. Because you may be a Christian now, but eventually I'm going to change you to be a Confucianism. And you'll worship me, you goofy niggas.
Right. Hello, General Mosquito. How you doing? The Confucius Institute is an education organization with a mission of helping the people in the world to learn Chinese language and the culture of China. Why? Okay, it's what Kita said right away. The
Yeah,
Confucian
that's what it's
Institute
about. Same,
City
that
of
what
Europe.
that goofy Christian shit was about.
Right.
That's why you got European culture. That's why you're sitting in churches worshiping crackers who ain't never lived. You don't know any real history. Africans sitting there worshiping shit. You don't even know the fuck you worshiping. But you've accepted it. I mean, you didn't accept it. It was forced on you. So the Chinese going to force their shit on. The Chinese ain't dumb. They learn from the white man. These dumb niggas have been forced to worship shit that ain't real. So we're going to force them out shit that ain't real on their ass. So learn Chinese. No, what are we speaking now, Airtime? English. That ain't our natural language. The English forced the shit on us. Forced Jesus on us. So Chinese say we're going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Gonna come and dominate these niggas. They're weak, they're goofy, and they learn to worship non-black shit. So good. The Chinese tell the truth. The Chinese said the Europeans softened up the African. Chinese say the African is so fucked up now. They said soften up. He don't know who the fuck he ever even was in history. That's true. Most Africans don't know who the fuck they were in history. They think they're now a black white man. I'm a black white man now. So Chinese say it's easier to come in and conquer them all over again. And that's our intent. You got Africans run. Chinese people are our friend. How are your friend? They treat you like shit. They're not your friend. They never want to be your friend. And Chinese people hate black people. They hate your ass. If you so ignorant, you thought they our friend. They're not your fucking friend. Ever in the history of Chinese people ever been African people friend? And you got dumbass Africans talking about Chinese people are your friends. Okay, well you're an absolute moron. They don't even pretend to be your friend. You gotta run around beating up on Africans in Africa. Like what? Like what? Here I can put up 100 videos right now on YouTube of Chinese beating up on African men. In Africa! Whipping their ass! But you can't find no Chinese, you can't find no video, no African beating up no Chinese in no China. You can't find that no fucking way. Oh.
It says here, Confucius Institute scholarship that develops with this link are usually given to the students of the respective schools and institutes in the University of Nairobi. That's what's happening, guys.
Not just Nairobi. You can look that shit. I bet that shit's in Ghana. I bet that shit's in Nigeria. I bet that shit, it's there with this video. That's there in Zambia.
Yeah.
They're so bold. Now Zambia's been completely colonized by these Chinese. The signs all across the roads are now in Chinese. In Chinese. And not in Zambian. And not in English. In Chinese.
And this is a cooperation in regards to the Chinese learning or the lecturers teaching Kiswahili language at the Tianjin Normal University. It's called the Normal University. What do you mean Normal University? Tianjin Normal University in China. It's a collaboration.
Then you got there in Zambia. You guys remember in this country right there that the Chinese they were building places and said no Africans allowed. No, you. They called the Zambians foreigners in their own country. We don't allow foreigners in here. You know what you're talking about? I'm Zambian. Exactly. you ain't Chinese. And any person as an African, you're supposed to burn that shit down to the ground.
Right.
Motherfucker, what? You think your goofy ass can come to here and build some shit that I can't come in Africa? Shout out to the Nigerians, but why you let them build? Nigerians figured out and try to do it all over Africa. They're your friends. Why they building places to tell you that you can't bring your ass in? So they built a whole village, a whole big ass mall in Nigeria, and told the African, you got African guards telling Africans they can't come in. These only for the Chinese. But shout out to the Nigerian government said, no, they're not gonna allow this shit to Africa. So they were going to Nigerians are going to burn that shit down to the ground as you were supposed to. Not close it. You burn the shit down to the ground. You don't come in with that bullshit in Africa. Somebody's you're going to discriminate against me and I'm African. But they only know they do it because they know you're weak and fucked up in the head. No one would ever tolerate that. They ain't never came to Europe with their goofy Chinese shit and tell the Europeans they can't come in. That no Chinese shit that they build in Europe. Because they know the Europeans will never tolerate no shit like that. They'll send your ass packing. Only goofy Africans will tolerate you come build some shit in their country and tell them they can't come in. You know, just like in South Africa, you got whole white towns in South Africa, whole white restaurants saying that Africans can't come in the restaurant. Yeah, in South Africa today. And now you got the white South Africans, so they want to build their own country in South Africa. They want to annex the western part of South Africa around Cape Town. They want to make it their own country. And you better believe these goofy niggas like, well, you know, I what, stupid? You gonna let white people take half your country? Well, we do want to suck their dicks and love them. And we do worship them. They are our Jesus. And Allah. So yeah. You backward retarded ass niggas. You can't make it up. This video is like this video made me so angry, this shit right here.
Yeah.
It shows the African mindset. This video is like 3 or 4 years old because we showed this video so many times. We showed this video when Cammy was still working. I think Cammy showed this video like 4 years ago. She was like, wow. How old is that video, Airtime? Let's say on the bottom. How old is that video? 4 or 5 years old?
4 years, actually.
Yeah, 4 years. So yeah, that was about 4 years ago. When Cammy shared this video, and I was like, I told you, Cammy. She's like, this is crazy. As I told you. I told you. African mind is fucked up in the head. You're taught to worship in your educational systems. You got goofy religions that you learn. Do you learn anything about being African? No. You're sitting there talking about Job who got swallowed by a whale or whoever the fuck Job, whatever these goofy fake made up stories you indoctrinated with.
You.
The Chinese man got the car, the niggas is walking. In Africa.
我的邻居叫施建平，他是浙江人。
我上次全部踩下来呀，就是家里放了2吨多啊。
这果好像坏掉了，
鸡吃掉。
鸡吃掉了。
你像这个火不要。
你今天拉出去多少呀？
Got these niggas working on the farming in Africa. Instead of the black people on the farm and doing the work because it's Africa, Chinese are coming and stolen the land and make the niggas the slaves.
That's why Africans should basically be allowed and basically fight for our land. Because the way I've seen the strategy of the Chinese, they don't come like they're fighting for the land, but there's the strategy they have to come and basically occupy a country or a particular nation.
今天拉了2趟。
Yeah.
你在中国的话，搞农业没有大地块让你去做农业了。
So that's a lot of land.
所以说你必须从
Of course it is. Why don't the African own it?
我们走出来。
Why don't the African own it? African don't own no land in China.
地块太小，
I tell you that.
太多。
It's illegal.
And they're still saying there's not enough land.
竞争太激烈的中国，你比如说一个火龙果一样，你在国内，可能你家种了，看到你赚钱了，明天他就跟上了，对不对？在这边的话，就是我独家。你像我这么一个农场，就我一个人在这里，用的全部当地工人，
互惠互利嘛，双赢嘛。
See, remember these are the same Chinese came with their bullshit. This is Zambia. I have every time I open up another video where they see these same fucking Chinese motherfuckers here. In Zambia, kept these Zambian men hostage at their plant. Wouldn't allow them to even go home. They were working them to death. And so they had an official finally came and said, hey, what the fuck are you doing? Yeah, we're Chinese, we're taking over. We want these people to work. They need to go home to their wife and children. No, they stay here and they work. See, that's what I told Joby, no such thing as a billionaire. Nice. All that shit she talking about. That's that goopy African mindset to understand how business actually run.
Wow.
So,
but I believe you can still be a billionaire, kid, without being ruthless.
No, you can't. No, you can't. Because you guys don't understand finally you can't do it because you're trading people's time for money. There's no such thing as a nice billionaire. It doesn't exist. I told you guys don't understand finance. There's no such thing. You can't be a billionaire.
And sorry to interfere. Don't we have a billionaire in Nigeria who just actually created job opportunities and created a whole airstrip, whatever?
Oh, you're talking about him. I don't know his back. No. I don't know how much he paying them motherfucking people. Yeah, he built the thing. I don't know how much he paying the people. I don't know what he doing with that money. I don't know shit. And I don't think he's a billionaire. I think he's a millionaire. I don't think he's a billionaire. He's not a billionaire. He's a millionaire. Let's get it correct. He's not a billionaire. Talking about the guy with the airplane company. He's not a billionaire. He's a millionaire. And there's a difference. So, no, he's not no billionaire. No. Don't be trying to come in and be slick. And then, hey, be quiet. Trying to be slick. That's why the Chinese come in and treat you like shit. Because they want to be rich. And most Africans don't know shit. You've been badly educated. That's why people come in and dominate you. These despots don't care. And the despots are fucked up because they're stupid as shit. Always going around the world begging, please, can you give me some money? I can still give me money. Can you help me? Like they're in China with the rice bowl in hand. Give me money. Help me. Like, it's so fucking crazy. And that allows the disrespect because you're a child. Who keeps going around the world begging and shit? Why are you a grown man? You can't develop shit on your own. Why can't you be? I got to go back to Ibram Torre. Shout out to Ibram Torre. He said that the engineers that built Burkina Faso will be African, not fucking Chinese. Fucking despots don't even have. You got schools in Africa, but don't nobody got no job to build shit. You can't build shit. You can't build a road. This goddamn childish mindset has got to be destroyed. You can't build a motherfucking road. Why you going to school then? When you go, you got to bring somebody else. I don't know. African can't do nothing. I got men in Africa and you can't build shit. Ibram Traoré just said everything built in Burkina Faso is going to be African. They're going to have to learn how to engineers, either from black diaspora, which is us, or we teach them inside the country. You're going to be able to have to build. We need engineering. We don't need none of these other fake. Shout out to him. Say we don't need no religious studies. We don't need no fuck. What did he say? What else he say? We don't need no arts and craft. What did he say? Arts and craft or some whatever. We need actual real shit to do shit. We need science and engineers. Shout out to Ibrahim. Exactly right. And you're going to be black. And you're going to learn. You're going to do the damn work. Make you actually grow up as a fucking man. See, these men, these Chinese look at these African men as not even being fucking men. Put this up here, Todd. Say Chinese. The Chinese keep Zambian men hostage in their plant. See, only who would even come to another continent and think you can do this? Because they know the men are weak, fucked up in the head. You will never have no Chinese motherfucker going to Europe even trying none of this shit. That's why they don't never try it in Europe. Got Chinese people around Europe and America, they have never tried no shit like this. Only in Africa. Because they know the African man is weak and fucked up in the head. You'll never allow what? Shit they do in Africa wouldn't be allowed nowhere on the planet. You ain't coming no Europe whipping nobody's ass as no Chinese man. Damn sure not coming to America whipping nobody's ass. You find it?
No.
Say Zambian, say Chinese company keeps Zambian men hostage. Didn't nothing pop up? I'm trying to be specific. It was in Zambia.
On YouTube, right?
Yeah, on YouTube. Okay. Shoot this. Say this.
I got it.
Because the Zambian official came in and said, "Hey, what you doing?" Say, only in Africa where this shit happened. And I mean black. It ain't gonna happen in the Arab. Yeah, exactly. It ain't gonna happen in the. That's it right there. Pause it. It's not gonna happen in Arab Africa because the Arabs will kill the Chinese. But it will happen in black Africa. You'll never see this shit in Morocco, Libya, Algeria, Tunisia. You'll never see this shit ever. You only see this shit in black Africa. We go ahead and play it. They got the small version. This is the short. Go ahead. I'm sleeping in there. Can't go home. And these African men, instead of whipping these Chinese men's asses, they will stay locked up as like slaves. You out of your fucking mind? These little short ass slanted eyed bastards gonna keep me. Yeah, got them as hostages in there, so they can work. See, this is how billionaire works. So they keep them hostage so they can't go home. They work all night long, all day, every day.
My name is Marcel, I'm the mayor of Lusaka. Okay. Your workers have told me that you don't allow them to go.
And so I
want to find out why you kept them for.
And so the official found out, but he didn't work. You know what? Him come pause that. Him come and do his job. Guess what happened to him? The government fired him because he was doing right by the African. The government, the weak ass nigga government fired this man for telling the Chinese, "Hey, you can't come treat workers like that in Zambia." The Chinese went back to their bootlicks and said, "Hey, fire this nigga here. We'll do what we want to do with you retarded ass niggas." And they fired him. That black man got fired by the Zambian government for telling the Chinese you can't hold Zambian as slaves. They fired him. They ain't do nothing to the Chinese. They fired his ass. Go ahead, Airtime.
Jibber jabber. Okay.
Well, why is that so? Why don't you allow them to knock off?
How'd you like him to go home? Knock off. Because we don't allow these niggas to go home because they're stupid. We make them work and we keep them slaves. We don't allow them. Now imagine the mindset of a man who allows a little Chinese motherfucker to keep him at work all damn day, never go home. Imagine how fucked up in the head you gotta be. And that's all of them. Because they had all the workers doing that. All of them. He had all of them in prison. And then none of them fight back. And only because the official found out about that it came in. Yeah, why are you keeping these men here? Because they're goofy niggas, and you niggas are goofy. And that's what we do. To make money off your backs. Because you're stupid, and you're weak. And the weak and the strong always prey on the weak. That's why they do. You think he didn't know he could come to Africa and do this? Why is he doing it? They know they can do this in Africa. That's why they're doing it. Go ahead.
The corona issue. The corona issue. Yes. We need to take care of them and
Corona came from China.
How about their wives?
Yeah.
Who take care of their wives?
Who take care of their wives? Zach, who take care of their wives? I don't give a shit about their black wives. Fuck them. We own in land, and these niggas are stupid. Like you said, who takes care of their wives? If they're like, I don't give a fuck about their wives. You guys are goopy niggas. You're backward and you're stupid. And I gave them a bunch of Bibles to read. I fucked their wives. I gave them Bibles. Read the Bible. Go. Good,
Attacks. Someone who's not sick, and to keep them against their will. What happens if somebody knocks off? What would you mean? If somebody goes, what will you do to them? Well, knock off. Yeah. Not knock off. Before we do that, we'll discuss with our employees. Yes. Yeah. Understand? Everything yes. Understand. We agree. Because we have the salary. Did you get that approval from the Minister of Labor? I need to find it. Did you consent getting from the Minister of Labor? Anyway, it's illegal. Stop it. This corona came from where? It came from Wuhan, isn't it?
No, it's illegal. We know it's illegal, but we're changing the laws because we know you're stupid niggas. We know it's illegal to keep slavery, but we make money off you dumb niggas. We make money.
Not every African is stupid.
Every African. Oh, you want? Okay, you think this is you think this is Zambia? I'll show you. I give you videos like this all day, all throughout Africa. I'll show you in Namibia where they had these niggas as slaves. I'll show you in Zimbabwe. I'll show you in Ghana. I'll show you in Nigeria.
Some are woke.
Some.
Not it's to happen. Yeah.
Some. Not the majority. Some. I get you right. Some. Not the majority. Not the majority. Some. Yeah. Some. I give you videos all throughout Africa. This ain't just Zambia. There's one in Namibia. There's one in Namibia. There's one in Namibia. There's one in Namibia where they had these motherfuckers locked up in goddamn containers and shit. And he has another person say, hey, what you doing? We locking these niggas up in these containers.
Poverty, please. Poverty
what?
Taking, but they shouldn't. I'm saying poverty can make some people.
Poverty don't make you weak here, Todd. There's a weakness in Africa. There's a weakness. There's a weakness problem, Airtime. There's a weak African man problem. So this not. So talk this. I tell you, you're not. Get rid of all that goofy tribal shit you believe in. African men as a whole, they're weak. So that it wouldn't be happening all throughout Africa. It's not just in Zambia. It's all throughout Black Africa, I'm telling you. I can give you a bunch of videos. I'll do specific to countries. Specifically. Now, I will say there was one country where the Chinese got crazy. You're right, so I'll show you one that make you feel good. The Africans finally fought back. Say, okay, type this up real quick here. Type this one. Say, I'm pretty sure this was Sierra Leone. Say, Chinese. Say Sierra Leone, and I don't know how to spell that shit. Sierra Leone, but Sierra Leonean official fights Chinese business owner because he was treating the Africans like shit. Why do they consistently go to African countries and treat Africans like shit? Why do they do that, Airtime? That's it. You found it right there. You found it right there. That's it.
Africans are woke right now, and they understand what's happening, even in regards to
you found it right there. That's it, Airtime, right there. So why are they going to country after country? Because they know you believe in that goofy tribal shit. They know that tribal shit's baloney. That you're the same people and you got the same behavior.
I agree with
you. I know. I'm making you mad like I do Joby. I'm making you mad. I get it. Play that video.
No, fact, the fact that there was a Chinese summit in regards to all content creators are invited to explore China, and in
Of
the
course. Propaganda.
comment section, guys are like, please do not go to China. We know what you guys are trying to do. You're trying to take over Africa by this. They're basically a lot of content creators not to go and explore China, right? And I feel this is the fact that if you are a Christian, it means you're dumb. No, it doesn't mean you're dumb or all of them are dumb. It doesn't mean it should not make you fight for what's right and basically allow anybody to downgrade you. That should not be the case.
Well, that's the case. Whether you believe it, whether you believe that shit or not, that's the case. All them goofy niggas are getting dominated Christian. So Jesus ain't stepping in and helping you when you're getting your ass beaten, getting enslaved. So play, you know, your fake made up Jesus ain't coming to help you. So and why the Chinese don't fear Jesus? Hey, we better not go and take over these goofy niggas. They know Jesus. They know Jesus. We better not do it. We better not go try to take these goofy niggas over. They know Jesus. Yeah, we don't give them. Yeah, I treat these niggas the way I want to treat them. Hey, what you're doing is wrong. I treat these niggas the way I want. Out of this place, you're doing wrong.
But I believe they did fight back. They did fight back, right?
Well, this guy's gonna fight back fine. This guy, not everybody. This guy, the government official fought back. Watch, yeah, he fought back. He finally started to fight, but he looked, you know. But why do the Chinese believe they can come to Africa and treat the African man like shit? That's what I'm asking.
They have an understanding that Africans are friendly and they cannot do anything, but that's done right now because Africans are woke, and it's like we're not going to take any crap from anybody.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, look at you right there. Oh my goodness. You both say beat his ass. Not oh my goodness.
No, I didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming, kid.
What?
I didn't see that coming. It was so fast, the reflex, you know. That's what's up.
Hey.
Where is he going?
Leave him. He's on record. Hey.
He was brought there because the Chinese once again have been treating those men like shit. Right? The Chinese. So he was called there to go and check on it. He said, "Hey, what you're doing is wrong here." The Chinese man said, "I don't give a fuck. I don't care. You niggas will do what you're told. You're niggas. I know I'm doing wrong. So what? You're niggas, and we're here to take over your continent because everybody takes over you goofy niggas." So Chinese man was telling them, you know, I'm not gonna allow you to come and try to tell me what to do. So remember, so the Chinese man knocked all his documents out of his hands, and so then they got to like fighting or some shit, right? So he kicked the Chinese man in the back or something.
He's on record. Don't worry. He's on record. He's on record. Don't worry. He's on record. Don't worry. He's on record for this. He's on record. He's on record. No.
He telling him to go in his own land. The African is allowed this fucking fucked up behavior, which is Confucianism. You niggas gonna learn Confucianism to worship us more. Well, we got the Confucian shit all in all your school. Okay?
That cannot happen.
so he said, go, you get out of here, you go. Motherfucker, I'm African. This is my land. You take your punk ass back to China. That's what you do.
And I believe that's what this generation is all about. Like, we know who we are and we understand what we have.
get caught. No, he has no right
Yeah, that's what's up, kid.
to stop him. The
I
man
give
is
you, I give you video after video all throughout Africa.
He has no right to stop him. Why? He has no right. No, he has no right to stop him. He was the one who left that place to come and stop the bush safety meeting. He has no right. Don't worry. He has no right. He's on record for this. He has no right. And this one, we are going to take it up seriously. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry.
We should not allow this. This should not be acceptable at all. Africans listening, watching, it's not acceptable to allow foreigners to come and treat us like crap in your own home, basically your own land. Let me say that.
Yeah. He has no right. The man is conducting a safety toolbox meeting. He went there and then disturbed the safety meeting. He has no right. Don't worry, come on. Don't worry, everything is on record. Don't worry, everything is on record.
That's always everything's on record. That's always over in West Africa. See, that's Sierra Leone. That's West Africa, and the one Joe Airtime show was East Africa and Zambia. It's all throughout Black Africa. But I tell you where you won't see this in North Africa, where the Arabs got control of North Africa. You won't see none of this shit in North Africa. Ever. Only in Black Africa, you're going to see this shit here.
Not no
disrespect. Okay, say not no more. All right. There's a video that just came. There's a video that just came out. I think it was 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. But the Chinese was somewhere. I don't know Puerto Africa where they were beating these Africans' asses again. I don't know what damn part of Africa was in. I can't give you the direct. I can't give you the complete. I can't tell you where to look at that because I don't know what damn country's in. But these African men were getting their ass beat by a little Chinese man again. Oh my God damn. God damn.
In this generation, that we will not take any crap from anybody. We will not allow anybody to take anything.
You're not supposed to.
Controllers or downgrade us in regards to what's happening right now. You know, we can.
Well, Chinese are like Joe. Chinese are like Joe, but they want to be billionaires. So they whip you niggas' asses and put you in slavery and work you to death.
No more.
Yes.
No
That's what they do.
No more, guys. I believe we're super woke right now. I believe even the fact that we read some articles in the morning and it's always about maybe name it, Chinese, every other foreign countries or the government of Kenya investing or taking loans. Everybody knows what's happening and they're like, no, we're not going to allow this to happen because Africans have woken up and I believe they're so tired of being
Some have. Majority, no. Some, yes.
But they will.
I know. I hope so.
They have to.
That's what we're trying to do. That's why we're here.
By force.
Yeah. You don't allow other people to come and take over your country again, take over your continent. Because China's fucked up. That's why they want Africa. Africa's got the best. Why they can grow food out there and you can't. Right. They're not growing GMOs for their people in Zambia. That food's going back to China. Mm-hmm. Fresh, organic food. While these other niggas will tell you, oh, let's listen to Bill Gates and for black people, we'll give you GMO and all that old dumb shit.
There's a lot of learning and relearning that has to be done. I definitely agree with that because that can basically blindfold you or make you be in a place where you kind of...
What? You mean relearn? You mean tell me they can't learn the Bible 24/7 every time in school?
The African history. That is not taught in school.
What? Okay. You mean tell me they're going to stop? They're going to stop with the Bible in the school?
I see. Okay.
They're going to have to stop learning about fucking Moses.
If you want to, but still, you're not supposed to be blindfolded and being silly about who you are as an African, about the power that you possess as an African.
Well, Moses is gonna take me away.
From
Let me. I don't know. It's in your goofy book somewhere. Fuck do I know where? Fuck do I know where that made up motherfucker's taking you at? How the hell do I know? Let me do this, guys. I'm gonna do a show on this one. Do this, Airtime. Look this up. I'm gonna prove some that the white man already knows that you're God and all your religions are stupid. This is the CIA. I want you to understand what the CIA is. The number one clandestine. Huh? No. I want you to go to Google and look this up. Say, because they had to declassify this. They knew this 40 years ago.
Right.
Say, ask Google, say, what is the CIA? Say, what is the CIA gateway protocol? I just showing this years. I'm gonna do a show because I don't think I had jibber jabber in them here. Say, what is the CIA? Say, what is the CIA? Gateway. I'm gonna spell it because you'll be back. I know I spell Gateway GATE protocol.
I got
now, read this. If you think your goofy Christianity is real, read this.
It says it is a system of exercises designed to aid the individual in the improvement of his own consciousness so that he may know and understand better his higher self, that he may learn and experience profound areas of expanded awareness, achieve and willfully control.
What it was is your consciousness. They understood that the African is God. Okay? They already know your goofy religions where they came that's made up. You ain't grown up yet to know your religion, man. That's your fault. So, what they did, they kept this classified. They show you through consciousness. It's a 30-page where the CIA studied all this stuff about consciousness and what really works. That this is, I already told you, this is an illusion. And your reality is created by your right hemisphere. How to connect your left and right brains together where you create anything you want to create because you are God. And he told you about 369. These are the frequencies of the universe. Since black people are 9 ether beings, you create your reality when you know what the fuck is going on. You go back to Africa, in African spirituality, you're God. That's what the CIA found out. The African already knew this thousands of years ago, millions of years ago, before you got indoctrinated with fake religions. Now this is a study. Cost millions of dollars that they've done. How you can leave your body, like I told you, your body is an illusion. You can leave it. It's called astral projection or astral just leaving your body. Through meditation, they show you everything's through meditation. So that the mind can heal everything in your body. Your mind can heal everything.
Right.
If you learn how to focus and meditate. How about in your goofy book, your fake Jesus, who's not real, they took the attributes, told you go inside, go in your mind, go inside the damn closet and meditate. Not being in no dumbass church. Because your body is the temple, not no fake building.
All right.
But we're gonna go through the gateway protocols again, guy. It's very, the CIA had to finally release this. I think they released it in 2003. 20 years they've already known. So.
As you're writing up, Keith, on Let's Talk with Everton, your last words?
My last words, guys. We're gonna do the gateway protocols again, guys. We gotta do the gateway protocols. We gotta do them. We gotta do them so people understand what is reality. What consists of reality? What is it? You've been made lies and illusionary lies. worship fake shit, fake people, Moses, Jesus, all this old fake shit. But the white man's already knows that that's a lie. But he's the one who gave it to you. They the ones made up that shit. Told you how
But I
reality really works.
before I
Huh?
wind up also on my end, there's a question that I have.
Go
The
ahead.
fact that you definitely do not believe in Jesus, right, or Christianity, do you believe the same way Christians are basically, some Christians are basically aggressive, maybe, as Kamlesh was saying at the time, to talking
Huh?
about Christianity? Do you think it's the same way that you're doing, and maybe some people do not want to learn that?
You know, I think what? I didn't understand the question. I think Christians did what? Say it again every time.
The
What?
way the way Christians, right, talk about Jesus and preach about Christianity, right? Do you think
Yeah.
it's the same way, maybe the fact that you do not believe in Christianity and you're pushing for
It's not a belief in Christianity. I'm not. You know something or you don't. Christianity's a lie. It's not based on Christianity's a lie every time. It's made up.
will never get out of that?
And that's their fault. Is it my fault they're stupid? Or is it their fault? Is it my fault you're not? Is it my fault you're not adult enough to go look for truth? Then you're an idiot. You're supposed to be in a. Huh?
Are you gonna hate them?
No, I don't hate anybody. Nobody's worth my. I only hate white people who do wicked shit. No, Irritan, no one is worth your hate. You're supposed to have knowledge. No one's ever worth your hate. You don't hate anybody. We don't hate people. But you're supposed to have knowledge about what's real and what's not, what's factual, what's not. I don't hate. So if I know white people are savages, I don't hate them. I know their behavior. They're savages. I don't hate them. I know that they're savage and know how to act accordingly. I don't hate any Christians or any Muslims. They're not worth my hate.
Right.
No one's worth my hate. I don't hate anybody or hate anything. That's your reality. That's where you're stuck at. That's where you and so that's where you vibrate at. So that's where you're supposed to be. If I come tell you the truth and you can't accept it, and I give you a way to look at it, then you're fucking stupid. You're the moron, not me. I've told you, hey, this is what's happening. Go look at this. Go find it. You got morons still believe, oh, it's going to be 144,000. Going to moron. That's the frequency. It's not a person.
Right.
You know, if I take you back through this history, show you where they made it, and you still don't believe it, is it my fault you're stupid or yours? Is it my fault that you're still a moron? That's your fault you're a moron. I didn't make you a moron. I'm showing you. This was Serapis. This is where Christianity came. I'm telling you, Christianity is not a person. It's you. Christ is a vibration, not a person. You can go back and find that. That's not hard to even research that. Christ is not a person. There was nobody named Jesus Christ who ever lived. It is a vibration. So that's African spirituality. And I'll say, okay, I want to rule the world. Okay? I like this Christianity shit. It's called Christos. But how can I rule the world? I need to make it a person. So I take the attributes of because the Africans didn't have religion, they had teachings, knowledge. So I take this knowledge and I construct a religion out of it. So I say this Christ down there, which is you, means you reach a certain vibration. Your pineal gland releases a liquid called Christos. Irriton. It's called Christos. These are facts. Look it up.
I know
Okay, so yeah, there you go. So I take the Christos and I say, okay, I'm gonna make a human being out of it and make a whole fake story about it. That's what they did. They took spiritual practices and made a person out of it.
Right.
Which is a lie. These are spiritual practices that you're supposed to learn to do. Raise your vibration. And when they talk about Jesus dies at 33, that's your 33 vertebrae in your back. As you go up, that's the stairway to heaven. Stairway to heaven is your brain, your pineal gland. But that's all in your 30. That's all in the CIA Gateway Protocol. They know all that what I'm saying is real. They've already studied it and understand that you leave your body. That this is an illusion. You are a spirit. You're not a human being. You are a spirit. You are a magnetic light frequency. You are a frequency of life. You're just having a human experience. Yes. Now.
I believe I'm a spirit, Keith.
Huh?
I do believe that I'm a spirit.
Yeah, that's what you are.
Yeah.
But there's no, your Bible don't say that. Your Bible says you're a person. And you go to this fake thing called hell. There's no fucking hell. Where's hell in the universe? You live in a universe. Where's the hell at, Airtime? Tell me where's hell. Where's it at? Where's it at?
Can that be on the next show, please?
No, just tell me right now. Where's hell? Where's hell? Where's it at? Is it underground? I'm asking you, Airtime, where's hell? Where's it at?
It's not the main topic of the topic today.
I'm just asking you. I'm just answering my one question. We're in it. Where is hell, Airtime?
We're talking about China and Africa, not hell.
Oh my God! I'm asking Airtime. Just tell me where hell. Where's hell at? Airtime can't tell you where hell is at. Like most stupid Christians.
I do know that, but I don't want to talk about it.
Okay, well tell me where hell's at then.
The topic is China and Africa, not heaven.
Just tell me where hell's at then. That's it. This one question. Where's hell? Where's it at?
Up, Keith. Thank you guys for joining us here on Let's Talk.
Airtime don't know where no fucking hell at. You live in an infinite universe, guys. So where could there be any hell? It's made up. No hell. You can't tell you. You can't tell you what. As these Christians, they want to tell you that hell is in the earth, underneath the ground.
Know that, but I don't want to talk about it here.
Well, where's it at? I'm just asking you a question.
I've been waiting on that, guys, here on that.
She don't know where no hell's at. Well, she can't tell you.
I do know. China in Africa, and the main has been let's keep our
I asked you where hell's at.
A lot of people are basically dominating Africa and taking over minerals, lands, maybe soon the government. But guys, you have to be woke in regards to what's happening, relearning, learning about the African identity, African history. But I believe power is not given. You have to take and fight for it. And I believe and I have faith in this generation in regards to fighting for what's right and not allowing anything or anybody to downgrade who you are and take over land. Thank you so much, guys, for joining me live on YouTube.
Is Joby around? Is Joby around?
And also here on TikTok. No.
I need you. Was she at outside somewhere?
Yeah. You
Dang
need
it.
her here?
Yeah, I need to tell her something real quick.
Alrighty. I can see Byron's causing typical questions. No, it's because I just don't want to talk about it. Byron's card.
Byron, she don't want to ask. She don't know where it's at.
I don't want to talk about that because it's not
You don't know what.
of my show. Maybe I can start a topic like that, and maybe you can talk about that there. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for joining me on TikTok.
That's called a dodge, guys. That's called a dodge.
Weekend. Take care of yourself and remember to download our app on Google Store. On it, you'll find the store section, the BHFN Sports Store. When you click on it, you'll find another page of fully of amazing, healthy supplements. General Mosquito, thank you for joining me here. Jibber Jabber, he's laughing. Thank you for joining us here. General Mosquito, you should basically order yourself the healthy supplements, and the ladies growing their hair, stronger nails, glowing skin, please order one for yourself. Thank you so much. Have a blast. And remember, you are the change you need to see in the world. Don't get salty, Everton. I'm not salty, Jabba.
She's salty. She don't want to tell us where hell's at.
I will tell you. I will make a full video of it and send it to the group.
Nah, don't send me no video. Just tell me. Don't send me no goofy video. Just tell me.
We'll have a show about that.
Young girls stay rooted. I done plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin popping, I'm rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. All my songs come with melody. Got the heart, got the soul like Harriet. A queen since she born, that was evident. That's evidence of black excellence. I can tell a good dog when I'm
Thank you, Jibba Jabber, Fire's Court, Mr. Black Fire, Jerome Mosquito for joining me today. Take care. Much love, much appreciated.
know that if I had
Everybody on TikTok, thank you so much. Have a beautiful weekend. Take care. Have a blast. Take care of yourself this weekend. Drive safely. Please do not drink and drive. Remember, you are the change you need to see in the world.
this tribe, he protecting them. Mother of a child of God, I invest in them. Nutrition and brown milk in them. Young Rosa, young Luther, keep marching. Floodgates coming over, don't stop them. I know that life, it ain't easy. Your life, it matters, believe me. Roll out the fakes and the frauds. It's hiding behind a facade. Young girls, stay rooted. I don't plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin popping, I'm rooted. Can pull the hood out me, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. I don't plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin popping, I'm rooted. ATL bread, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. All my rules stay embedded in hard work, let them know ain't no trending it. Popping off on the charts, that's a better win than popping off in the streets, ain't no checking it. I can tell a good dog when I'm petting them. Know that if I have this tribe, be protecting them. Mother of a child of God, I invest in them. Nutrition and brown milk in them. Young Rosa, young Luther, keep marching.
That's Jerome Mosquito. That's Sierra.
Floodgates coming over, don't stop them. I know that life, it ain't easy. Your life, it matters, believe me. Roll out the fakes and the frauds. It's hiding behind a facade. Young girls, stay rooted. I don't plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin popping, I'm rooted. You pull the hood out me, I'm rooted. Rooted, nappy head rooted. I don't plant my seeds, now I'm rooted. Brown skin popping, I'm rooted.
Popping out,